from your perspective, why is it important that these individuals think about that engagement in structured S&C training and the support that could be offered from accredited coaches?
It's a really important and a great point because you don't want to take away from the fun and that volition of just saying, I want to go and have kickabout, or I just want to go and do that sport because I enjoy doing it. I don't want it suddenly become this thing that I have to work through these different routines and I now have a structured strength and conditioning program that I need to follow. We certainly don't want to take the love away and the enjoyment that comes from just having the choice to go and engage in sport. But I think ultimately, we know as strength and conditioning practitioners that strength and conditioning doesn't necessarily mean you're in the weight room several times a week. It can be that we're just putting together a routine, a ramp warm up that over time just better prepares that individual not only for that session, that singular session, but over time actually creates a body of work that does create better physical conditioning, general physical conditioning, that enables that individual to enjoy the sport for longer. Because we all know, and we've all got friends, and that may be those weekend warriors that ultimately they're carrying and complaining of niggles and those things are worsening or they're adding to that because their body just isn't conditioned. They're aging, unfortunately, things become more difficult and more challenging and recovery times are increasing. So really it's just about making that message clear to the individual that this doesn't need to be arduous and take away from your enjoyment. Actually, this is to pay forward so you can keep getting the enjoyment because you're not going to be sidelined with an injury that potentially we may have been able to help contribute towards preventing. So football, for example, we know about the 11 plus
Yeah.
FIFA 11 plus, which has been around for a long time, and there's good evidence to support the work that, or the body of work that will help in terms of mitigating against risk factors for injury. However, if you go and watch park football where grassroots teams are being run, you'll be hard pushed to find coaches that are really implementing that, certainly without any real structure or consistency. So I do think that that's hence this article. That's the gap, is the actual implementation. I think there's good examples of what is being done to try and support grassroots, but it's the adoption of it that's
Yeah.
currently missing.